CNN's Chris Cuomo seems to be a glutton for punishment. A couple weeks ago, he had an interview with Kellyanne Conway that went off the rails pretty quickly, and so he decided this week to once again have Kellyanne Conway on for a very, very long interview that went off the rails even faster than their last interview. See, Chris Cuomo invited Kellyanne on to talk about the government shutdown ending and what is in store for the future of DACA and immigration here in the United States. It basically took less than a minute and a half for this interview to just go completely insane. Here's a clip of some of the things that transpired in that interview. It's a long clip. The full 13+ minute interview is linked to in the description of this video. But take a look at this clip and just see how crazy Kellyanne Conway became during this interview.
Said they don't need more manpower?
You just said that they don't need, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
When did I say that?
Everything's not fine at the border.
Does this work?
Everything's not fine
When
at
did I
the
say
border.
that? I said that none of them say a wall is a panacea.
That's not true.
I've been with them.
It's not true that none of them say it.
I've been with them.
Okay, Christopher, so you took a trip to the border. I think that's lovely. You wore khakis that day and took a trip to the border, and the rest of your life you spend in Manhattan. Stop it. These are honorable people at the border fighting every day for your freedom and your safety. Cut it out. I don't want the poison coming over the border and into my community.
Kellyanne.
Do you?
Kellyanne. If you think that you're going to distract, if you think you're going to distract by telling me that I'm some type of urbane guy who doesn't care about Border Patrol agents, that's silly. We both know
I figured if I made it about you, you'd at least stop talking for a second, and you did.
I'll tell you what. I'll send you a transcript of
this
this when we're done with the interview, and I guarantee you're 3-to-1 words over me. 3-to-1. You know how I know that? Because I've looked at all the transcripts, and you're always at least 3-to-1 over me.
Okay, that's good. I'm the guest. I'm supposed to talk.
Well, but then you can't have it both ways. See, that's the problem. You want it both ways. He cares about the dreamers.
I'm just reading.
He cares about the dreamers, but he's going to attach things and not give them a clean bill, and he's going to put out an ad saying that they're all monsters who are terrorists. Okay. And then the White House says, it's not us. Is that true, Kellyanne?
Where is the bill? Okay,
He signed it. It's no longer a bill.
No. I know that. I'm very excited. He signed it minutes before I walked out here. We just all got the text messages from the OMB that we're able to, our colleagues are able to go back to work tomorrow. I think that's wonderful for people who have been white-knuckled all weekend, wondering when the Democrats were going to grow up, reopen the government so we can reopen negotiations on what they say they care about, DACA. But hold on. I am not going to let it lie that a sovereign nation like ours doesn't deserve to have a physical border. We have spent billions over decades protecting other nations' sovereign borders.
We do have a physical border.
No, we don't. It is porous, and the idea that we have a catch and release law where we catch someone who's coming over illegally and they get released into the interior of the United States, we can't do anything with them.
What are you talking about?
Wait, do you understand? Do you understand that we are trying?
What circumstances does somebody catch someone crossing the border illegally and then let them go?
Many they can't detain them after a while. There are many circumstances.
What do you mean after a while? What are you talking about?
How many of Donald Trump's 70 points in his immigration plan have you read or do you know?
Zero. You never sent it to me.
Because Democrats, it's posted for all to see. The president announced it about 2 months ago.
If he has a 70-point plan, why did Mitch McConnell say he doesn't know where he is on immigration?
It's merit-based.
Why did Mitch McConnell say he doesn't know where he is?
Christopher, I think Mitch McConnell did a great job today holding his
Then answer my
together
question. Why does he say he doesn't know where the president is?
All weekend.
Then why does he say he doesn't know where the president is?
I know this is very disappointing to many people who thought they could talk about a shutdown, have that shutdown day.
Why does Mitch McConnell say he doesn't know where the president is?
But look what we didn't do. We didn't weaponize the shutdown because we weren't in charge of it. The Democrats did it.
Well, it didn't work so well for you last time in 2013. This time, it's the first shutdown we've ever had with one party in control of both houses of Congress and the White House because you weren't able to work with the other side.
The problem with Christopher, they started the shutdown. They had to end it. What were we supposed to work with them and help them shut down the government?
They're a minority in the Senate. You should have worked with them. You should have figured it out. The leadership wasn't doing that. They didn't reach out.
Chris, work with them to do what? We need 9 of their votes. We need 9 of their votes. You know what they should have done on Friday night? They should have given us 9 and not 5. Friday or Saturday night. They should have given us 9 votes.
You should have offered them something.
Now they showed why they're in the minority. We saw once and for all tonight. They're going to kill themselves in the midterms.
What's really scary about watching Kellyanne Conway speak is the fact that she lies with such impunity that it is easy to see why people get sucked into her. She believes what she's saying. She doesn't think that these are lies. This is the reality in which she lives. And anyone trying to contradict her or present her with facts and figures and statistics is a liar. There is something mentally wrong with Kellyanne Conway, and I do firmly believe that she is the most dangerous member of the Trump administration because she has no problem lying. I mean, yes, they all lie. They all lie constantly. But the passion with which Kellyanne Conway pulls it off is what is so terrifying about her. That is why these media outlets love her. You know, CNN loves it because they can make a fool of her, which they clearly did in that interview. Fox News loves her because her lies confirm everything that network lies about all day long. She is their darling. She is great for their ratings, and they know that she's going to give them gold every time, whether by confirming what they believe, like on Fox News, or by making a complete ass of herself, as she does on CNN. Personally, I think Chris Cuomo should move on. It's funny to watch her sit there and flail and get loud and yell and accuse him of wearing khakis as if that was relevant to anything at all, but I don't think he should have her back on, and I don't think any nonpartisan, bipartisan, or even partisan media outlet should extend her another invitation. She is a cancer on this country. And what do you do with cancer? You have it removed. And these networks need to have their Kellyanne Conway cancer removed from the air immediately. If you're thinking about subscribing to our channel, I strongly encourage you to do that. But if you're not thinking about subscribing, I would encourage you to start thinking about it, and then once you're thinking about it, actually go and do it. You can see the subscribe button right there on the screen, or if you're watching on a different platform, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire.